Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've filmed like in this spot and it feels so weird. It's been about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. Excuse me, just got an itchy eye. But my hair is different. It's kind of like a pinky purpley colour. If you haven't already seen my video on my latest hair transformation, or fail should I say, I'll link it in the clickable eye button up here. But honestly, it's about 45 minutes for me just to change this because I planned on doing something else. And it didn't work out, so if you don't want to watch that, that's absolutely fine. But today I'm gonna be doing the video that I kind of mentioned in my Advent Calendar unboxing, which is doing like a review or like a try on thing with all the other makeup that I did actually keep. So obviously in that video there were 25 items that I was like looking at, so that was far too much for me to like unbox and try out. So I've got all of the items in here. This is all the stuff that's basically like the makeup that I can actually use. I mean, I've got a bath bomb here which I can't use, I'm giving this away, but like this is all the stuff in the box that I've kept. So obviously I did do a giveaway. That giveaway has been announced, and the package will be getting sent I think actually the day after this goes up. I think either Monday or Tuesday this goes up, that gets sent out, and this video goes up on Sunday. So yeah, that's going to be sent out pretty soon. So congratulations to Kirsty. I have actually decided I'm going to be doing a lot more giveaways. So obviously I get a Glossybox in every month. They have actually, it's Black Friday when I'm filming this today, and they have done a Black Friday deal box, which I've ordered. And they've also got a Christmas, like an extra Christmas box or something, which I'm thinking about ordering. So, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot more things with that. So basically the things that I don't use or like that aren't suitable for me for the Glossybox things, the things that I can give away, I'm going to be doing giveaways like that maybe every month or every other month, something like that, when I have like enough things to give away to people. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to do that. So stick around. You know, I don't know when I'm going to be announcing these giveaways or when I'm going to be actually doing them, but maybe thinking 1 or 2 a month sort of thing. So yeah, if you didn't win this giveaway and you entered it and all that stuff, you've always got next time. Anyway, I can't speak today, I'm sorry. Also my back, I've done something to my back and I'm in a lot of pain with it, so if you kind of see me squinting or like, I don't know, moaning about it, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I've already got my full face on, and I've already used a few products. So I've already used this one by Dermalogica. This is like the microfoliant thing. I didn't necessarily mind this product. It was just, it seemed like a bit of a gimmick, to be honest with you. It just seems like it's a very fine powder, right? So you're meant to have wet hands, you put it into your hands and you make it into a paste and then you put it on your face. But it's because it's like a powder to wet thing, like once the water kind of goes away and once you rub in the water, it kind of just leaves like, it makes it really hard to rub onto your face. So I don't know, I didn't really like this that much. It's just not my favourite thing, and I do think it's just a bit of a gimmick. And also washing it off, again, because you need to rinse it off with water and like a cloth, because it's water activated, when you try and rinse it off, it kind of just like it just smears around, it doesn't really come off. So my skin did feel okay after using this, but I don't know if it was this or if it's because I was using like an abrasive cloth or something like that. But I'm not sure how much use I'm going to get out of this. Maybe I might just use it up and then that's it, because honestly it was okay. It was just a bit messy and a bit annoying to use. So not my favourite product, but it is something different that I've now tried. So that's good. I also used the 3-in-1 moisturizer from Glossybox. So this is the thing that I said smells like holiday. Now, if you don't know what I mean, it's basically like what I imagine when I think of Spain. So whenever I go to Spain, it's like sun cream and like sun and I don't know, like alcohol, like wine or something like that. Florally sun cream, kind of something like that. And I love the smell of this. And actually, you know what? I bash a lot of moisturizers whenever we get them in these glossy boxes because I have oily skin. I know you should moisturize, but I don't tend to moisturize a lot because like my skin's oily enough, and I don't really have any dry skin or anything like that. So like I don't tend to moisturize because I don't really need to. But this does actually feel very nice. My skin felt very soft. It like soaked in very quickly, and I actually quite like it. So I think I'm going to be keeping on using this because it's quite nice. And plus I love the packaging. It's like light pink. It's cute, it just matches my vibe, you know? And I also used the Bare Minerals primer. This I was actually quite surprised at, to be honest, because like I thought, oh excuse my nails, I thought it was going to be like a kind of like a regular primer, like a white kind of creamy primer, but it's actually like a very, very like liquidy clear gel sort of thing. And you know what, it does feel quite nice when I put it on my skin. On my skin, I've got foundation on right now, obviously, like this is not my skin. But my skin before I put foundation on did feel very, very soft, and with the foundation on right now and powdered, my skin looks very nice. It does look and feel very, very nice. So whether that's the moisturizer, the microfoliant, or the primer, I don't know, but I quite like it. And you know, the foundation didn't like smear or anything like that. Everything went on very, very fine and like very well. So if this is quite a long lasting thing, I might have to keep buying this because I don't use a lot of primers and I probably should. But if this helps me with my oils and my primers, my like long lastingness of my foundations, then I don't mind this. I actually think it's pretty decent. The only other things that in here that I haven't used, bar the bath bomb, because my sister's getting that. I haven't used this baby, the Avon like eye cream thing. I think everyone knows my opinion on eye creams at this point. I don't need them, and this is £99. £99, so I'm giving this to my mother-in-law for Christmas. I think I'm going to give her a lot of my skincare stuff that I've already got, because I think she might enjoy it. And the other one I haven't used is the Watermelon Glow Mask. I don't even know what brand this is from. There you go. Yeah, so I haven't used this yet either. This is just like an AHA sleeping mask. It's my Glow recipe. And I haven't used this yet, I completely forgot, and I'm not entirely sure how or when to use this. So I'm going to do a bit more research before I use this, but I might just give this away because, I don't know, it smells really nice, but I just don't know. I have a lot of like AHA products, so I'm not sure. And the last product I haven't used from this so far is the hair apology, like hair mask thing. I keep meaning to use this after I wash my hair, but I keep forgetting. So I'm going to put this in the bathroom, and that way I can actually definitely use it once I've washed my hair. Because I've washed my hair like quite a few times since I've opened this box and stuff. Obviously I've changed my hair a lot, so I've washed it a lot from then. But yeah, I haven't used this yet and I kind of want to use it, so I'm going to put this in my bathroom and make sure I use it next time I shower. So those are the things that I've either already used or not used yet from the box that I'm not going to be using today. So I've got a few things left. I've got the Pixi Setting Spray Glow Mist thing. I've got the Iconic London eyeshadow palette. I've got the mascara, the brow pencil, the eyeliner, the loose pigment, which I still don't know how to use. That's going to be a bit of a mess. And 2 lip products. So I'm thinking I'm going to do my brows first and then use the Pixi spray. For brows, we've got the right is kind of rubbed off. That's grand. I haven't even really touched this. We've got the MUA Brow Define. Obviously, like it's rubbed off for the writing, so that's not great. Brow Define eye pencil, and this is just in the shade medium brown, I think, mid brown. And this has a spoolie. Oh my god, has a spoolie on one end, and then just a standard pencil on the other end with a sharpener on the lid. I think I mentioned in my last video, well, in my unboxing video, that I have used a MUA eyebrow product before. This was way back in the day. The spoolie keeps getting stuck on my hair. Way back in the day. And that was kind of before MUA were like, I don't know, not like known, but yeah, I suppose they weren't really known. So the product wasn't that great. It was very waxy, it smeared quite easily. And I didn't enjoy it, but we'll need to give it a go. This is definitely a different pencil because the last one didn't have a spoolie. And I think the last one was literally like 50p. Brows are combed through, and let's use this. I don't usually use brow pencil either, so we need to see how this goes. The way I tend to use brow pencils when I do, like just do my eyebrows in general, I do a line underneath all the way around. I haven't plucked my eyebrows, by the way, because my back, I can't really get the right angle, but I tend to just do a line underneath, and lately I'm kind of like stroking it in, going down for the rest of it, but I don't really care too much about like seeing hair strokes. Okay, and then for like the inside of my brow, I just kind of like do little hairs, like kind of hairs, but I just kind of like draw it up. I always brush it out anyway, so it doesn't look that defined anyway at the end, regardless. Okay, and now I'm just gonna brush them through with the spoolie. I don't like the packaging for the spoolie, that just seems a bit unnecessary. Okay, so that's one brow. I mean, there's not much to say about brows really. I'm just gonna do my other one real quick and then I'll kind of talk about the product a bit more. Okay, so I think that's the brows done. Honestly, I don't hate them. I prefer filling my brows in with black, so just kick the camera. So they're a bit like lighter than what I would usually do, but I think they're okay. My issue with brow pencils is that like this is already getting kind of blunt. You can kind of see that it's just a little bit blunt already. And obviously it's got a sharpener with it, but I don't want to have to like sharpen it every time I do like a brow, do you know what I mean? I also struggle to get precise lines. It would be a lot better to see them if I actually had them plucked properly. I think that would also help me make my decision on it. But brow pencils just typically aren't something I use. The formula of it is okay. It is a bit soft. It does feel a little bit, not waxy, it just feels, I don't know, like just soft. I personally prefer pencils that are a bit more firm. Because obviously they don't blunt down as much, they are easier to get like a precise line. But I don't think it's a bad pencil, and I think this was only worth like £1.50, so I mean, it's not a bad thing to get, it's not a bad thing to use. And you know what, the colour's okay, it's not a warm brown, like it's a very cool toned medium brown. So yeah, I don't hate it, I think it's okay. It's not gonna be my new favourite brow product, and I probably won't use this often, but if I do need an eyebrow pencil in a pinch, then this is okay, I don't mind it. Okay, before I do anything else, I'm going to use the Pixi Mist. So you just shake this up. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Okay, and I'm just going to spray this on. It does say you can use this as a setting spray, doesn't it? Yeah, you can use it after makeup and stuff to give it a dewy finish. I like matte finishes, but I'll give it a go. So. Oh, don't lick your lips when you do that. That doesn't... Now that, like, obviously I'm just gonna like let it dry, but the smell of this, I didn't mind it when it was in the bottle, but there's something about it that just doesn't, I don't know. I can't think of what it smells like. Does it actually have like a, it just says propolis and argan oil, so I don't know what that smells like, but it smells like something, it just smells like green. Not it's green, but like, you know, it smells like, I don't know. I can't think of what it smells like. But I'm not a huge fan of the smell. It's just something like it has an initial nice smell, and then it just, when it kind of lingers, it doesn't smell too great. Let me just wait for this to kind of set down and dry. Okay, so that's dried now. Has it given me a dewy finish? No. I don't think my base looks any different really. And I did use like a fair bit. Yeah, I don't know if it's really given me any more of a glow. Can you see a glow apart from like my highlight? I don't think I can. And I mean, my skin looks okay anyway because of the primer and the exfoliator and all that stuff, so like, I can't tell if it's smoothed anything out. It just kind of looks the same. I don't know. I'll have to, like, I mean, if it helps my makeup stay on, then fine. My one concern though is that that has a lot of oils in it. It says it has like 21 oils in it, and I have oily skin, so I worry that putting that on my skin is gonna make my oils come through even faster. Did I say oils? My oils come through even faster. So yeah, I'm just a little bit concerned about that. But we shall see how that goes. My eyelids, by the way, I have like lash glue on my eyelids and it's kind of annoying me. I'm gonna just quickly pop on some P. Louise base because I'm gonna get into the eyeshadow in a second. I'm quite excited. We've got eyeshadow, eyeliner and mascara. I'm really excited about that. So I'm just gonna pop on some P. Louise eyeshadow base and then we can get on to the testing of the eyeshadow palette as well. Okay, so I've got some eye primer on, and now it's time for the iconic London eyeshadow palette. Now, if you don't know what this looks like, first of all, why didn't you watch my other video? And second of all, here's what it looks like. So it's actually a very lovely looking palette. Like, it is quite nice. It has like a lot of warm-ish tones, but you could also do some neutral looks in there. I am going to go out to the shop like after I finish this video, so like I don't want to do something too OTT, but I could definitely use quite a few shades in here. So like, it has a nice dark brown. It has like a nice white, a light shimmer colour. It has a nice kind of light matte colour for like highlights and things like that, brow bones. Got some really nice looking shimmers in here, like some really nice ones. I did say in my last video though, one thing I didn't like was that there's more shimmers than mattes, and I think for a high-end palette, I'm not a huge fan of that. But there are some quite nice shades in here anyway. Like, you can still do a lot of looks, and the shimmers, you know, you compare a lot of these shimmers, a lot of the mattes, so like, it works anyway. To do the majority of the eyeshadow, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be using this Spectrum brush that I got from the Glossybox for November. I didn't like it at first, but now I do actually really like it, so gonna be using that. And also I can't be bothered to put my hair up. We did get given this thing. I think it's too small, honestly. Like, this is tiny. My head is not that big, and like when I put it on, I feel like I feel like it wants to just snap back, if you know what I mean. So I'm not a huge fan of this, which is a shame because I used this when I was putting like the primer and stuff on. Yeah, not a huge fan. I feel like this would suit a baby more than it would suit a human because I mean it does stretch a lot, but it's just very tight fitting, and I haven't got a big head. I'm not sure what shade I want to go in with first. I think I'm going to go in with Taupe de Taupe, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure. And I'm just going to do that as a general, like, quite pigmented, as a general kind of crease shade. And I'm just going to like stamp this on slightly and then blend it in. It has a lot of pigment to it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to even see, but it has a lot of pigment to it and it blends out quite nicely. But it's not like too dark. It looks like it might... It looks like in the pan it would be a bit darker, but I suppose you can probably build it up because I mean this is just like my first kind of pass. And I'm going on a very light hand because I don't want it to come out too dark because I've never used Iconic London shadows before. Just blending this into my inner corner ever so slightly. Yeah, I like that shade. That's a nice like everyday warm-ish brown shade. It looks like it's going to be a bit more neutral in the pan, I'm not going to lie. This was the kind of brown that I thought would be the more neutral one out the palette because everything else in here is quite warm toned, but it is a little bit warmer than what I expected. So that's that. It does come out a bit warmer on the eye. Now I'm going to go straight in with the dark brown, which is called, just hit myself in the face with that, which is called Deep Soul. It's kind of like a deep warm brown, so I'm a little bit worried about this. It's like a true chocolate brown looking shade. And I don't want to use too much, but I'm probably going to use too much anyway. And I'm just kind of packing that over top. I'm going to mainly focus this in my outer corner and then bring it ever so slightly into my crease. I don't want to bring this in too much. I don't want to lose that original brown colour. That is a very nice colour. I think it's a little bit lighter again, but you can probably build it up, no problem. Just going to do that on the other side as well. Okay, so that's that. I did bring it slightly into here as well. On camera, it looks a lot darker and messier than it actually is in real life. So just ignore that. Like, that's hardly there in real life. But on camera, it just looks a little bit mental. I just put a little bit on there, and honestly, this brown is quite nice. It blended out very nicely into the other colour. I had a lot of control with this. Like, sometimes with an eyeshadow, you'll put it down and you'll blend it out and it will just kind of go everywhere. But this is very easy to control where it goes. Like, where you put it, it kind of stays there and it does blend out and it goes quite nicely. So I'm quite impressed with that one. I'm going to put a little bit of that underneath my lash line as well, just a tiny bit. And I'm using the same brush because I don't know where my other brush is. I have no idea. So this is annoying for me too. When that's not on like a kind of wettish base, it comes out a lot lighter. Like, this almost looks like the first brown that I used. That might also just be because I'm using a blending brush to put it underneath my lower lash line, but let's not talk about that, shall we? But yeah, I like that. I do actually really think that looks nice. I want to go in just a little bit with Ultimate Tan, which is this one right here, just to kind of blend it out a little bit more, and because this is coming out a lot warmer than I thought it was going to, I'm just going to try and add in a bit more warmth. You know, like, if it's already going warm, you might as well make it more warm. Just using this as a blending shade to just kind of mesh everything together. And I've kind of blended that right into my eyebrow at this point, but I don't know what I'm doing. I was going to say I don't care. I kind of do, but at the same time, I also don't know what I'm doing. So that's more of an accurate statement. And I'm also going to put this on my lower lash line. Okay, so I think that's it for like the shades on my eyes, like the actual eyeshadows. And honestly, I think that looks okay. Bit messy, but it's me, so whatever. I want to swatch some of these shimmers though, because there's some really nice ones in here and I just want to see what they look like. Maybe the ones that I'm not going to be using today. So I want to do Closing Party, Velvet Crush, Girl Boss, and I want to do Peach Fizz. Closing Party, that's really nice. I might use that today. Velvet Crush. Again, that's really, these are very pigmented and very creamy. This isn't as shiny, it's kind of just like a metallic kind of colour. Like, it's not got a lot of shimmer to it, which is weird. Girl Boss. This is a bit crumbly, that one. That's what that one looks like, very nice and shiny. And then Peach Fizz. Peach Fizz. That would be a really nice like inner corner highlight, I reckon. It's not, again, too shiny. They're okay. I think the first one though, Closing Party, was definitely the shiniest. Peach Fizz is quite shiny though. I also do want to try out, I want to try out 24 Karat Gold. I don't know if I said I was going to try that one out already. And I want to try out Wonderland. So 2 more and that's it. So 24 Karat Gold. That's quite nice. That's like a very true gold. Yeah, that's like a very true gold. And then Wonderland, I'm just going to have to do like along the top here. Don't know how well you're even going to be able to see Wonderland there. Like it's a very light pinky peachy shade. It is like really hard to see, but you can kind of see it like here. Quite nice actually. That would, again, would be quite a nice inner corner highlight. And now my trouser legs are covered in shimmer shadows. Right, I think for today, because I'm just going to be going to the shop, I'm just going to use the shade Icon. And that's just this kind of like silvery shimmer shade up here. This is the lightest shimmer shade in the palette. And I'm going to try this with a brush first, just a flat like brush. But I have a feeling it's going to work better with my finger. But I just want to try it out. Yeah, on the eye that's not come out at all. Let's just try my finger. This is very soft, like extremely soft. Yeah, look at that. That's so much better on your finger. Has anyone invented like a finger brush yet? Does that make sense? Like a brush specifically for shimmer eyeshadows that acts like your finger when you're putting it on. Does that sound really dumb? Like I know you can get those silicone things, but like that's not what I'm meaning. Like I'm meaning like just, I don't know. A brush is actually a brush that just works really well with shimmers. I want to try the brush again with a bit of setting spray on it, but this is a very, very soft shimmer, so it might not work out. But I'm just going to use some of the Pixi stuff just to see what it does. You know what, with a setting spray, it does work quite nicely with a brush. It's like not as intense as this. So if you maybe just wanted like a slight wash of shimmer with that colour, that'd be fine, because that's like very, very like subtle, whereas this is very much in your face. But I like things being in my face, makeup wise. But that's quite nice actually, like that's just nice. Like to be fair, if I didn't know it came out this intense, I probably would have been happy with that, because that's what it looks like in the pan. But I am just going to use my finger just to put more on this side, because honestly, look at the difference. I'm going to take the same shimmer on this really, really small MUA brush, just so I can do like an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. But again, I have a feeling it's not going to do too much. This one actually is a very similar texture to the shimmers in the Nikki Tutorials NYX Beauty Bay palette. Very, very soft and like kind of crumbly, but not like it's soft and creamy, but it's a little bit crumbly because it's just so delicate. And it's like harder to use with a brush, but this one isn't as soft, so it is a bit easier to use with a brush, if you know what I mean. I don't think all of the other shimmers would be like this, because when I swatched them they weren't this creamy. Okay, so that's the eye done with the eyeshadow, and honestly I really like it. I'll do a close-up once I've done the eyeliner and mascara and things like that, because I might as well show you all of it at the same time. But yeah, I'm actually very impressed with how that's looking. My hair, there's something about me right now, and I don't know if it's because I haven't got lips on or something, but something about me looks off right now, and I don't know what it is. So if you feel that way too, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is? Because I've not got a clue. Okay, the next product is the Illamasqua liquid liner pen thing. It's like a felt tip pen. Felt tip pens I never normally get along with, because my hooded eyes, they tend to print and transfer quite a lot, so I don't typically get along with them too well, so I'm kind of worried about this one. But it's just a standard pen, and it has like just a standard nib. It's going to be kind of hard to show you, but just a standard little nib. I remember this wasn't a very opaque looking black, but it might dry a little bit blacker, so we'll need to see how that goes. But I'm very worried about this because I've only ever used a pen like this once, and it didn't really go too well, so. You know what? That has gone on so easily. I'm actually quite impressed with that, and it looks a lot more black on the eye. I'm very impressed with that. I'm just gonna do the other eye and try and match it up. This eye's gonna be even more difficult because I can't turn my head too far this side because of my back. So this is gonna be quite difficult. Okay, this eye was a struggle just because of my back, like I said, but I'm just waiting for it to dry as well, so just ignore my face. But like this went on very, very easily. It's matte, but it's got like a tiny bit of like sheen to it, but that might just be the shimmer coming through slightly. But yeah, it is quite black. It has gone on quite easily, like extremely easily. I didn't think it would go on quite that easy, and it's dried very quickly as well, and the nib didn't dry out. A good tip for if you do have these like products though is to always store them upside down, and that way the ink will like always go to the nib, so it shouldn't dry out well. But this has been sat on its side for quite a while, and it's been doing quite well, so I'm impressed with that actually. I'm gonna try and extend my inner corner slightly, just to see how this goes. Okay, that was super fucking easy. That was so easy. Sorry for my language, not sorry. But that was so easy to do. Everything is just so precise and so easy and simple. I don't want to fall in love with this eyeliner. I don't, because see, if I fall in love with it, I'm gonna have to rebuy it. And this is expensive. I mean, it's an Illamasqua eyeliner, it's expensive. I can't remember the exact price of it. I'm pretty sure it was like over £20 and I pay like £3 for my eyeliner. I don't want to fall in love with this, but this is really good. I think what will really sell it to me is how long this lasts. So I'm gonna have to try and use this another time without any eye primer, without any eyeshadow on, to see how it copes against my oily eyelids, and then I'll have to decide how I feel about it. But right now, this is probably one of the best eyeliners I have ever tried, and that's scary because it's expensive. Okay, let's move on to mascara now. It's gonna be the KVD Vegan Beauty Go Big or Go Home mascara. This is the mini. I've never tried, I remember actually, I said in my last video unboxing this Glossybox thing that I've never tried a KVD Vegan Beauty product, and although it's technically true, I have got 2 Kat Von D like lip liners from like a year or so ago that a friend gave me from her own Glossybox back then. So I have tried Kat Von D products, technically KVD products, but I haven't tried anything for the KVD Vegan Beauty products, and I've not tried anything apart from those 2 lip liners. So this is the little mini. It's in a squeezy tube and it has a big fat wand. Like, this is thick. And yeah, I'm just gonna try this out and see how that goes. This will be my first high-end mascara that I've ever tried. Okay, so that's one coat on. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see any difference, to be honest. One coat on looks okay. This brush is just very fiddly. Obviously, it's just a mini, like it's not meant, this isn't the full size thing, and if it is, oh my god, imagine. But yeah, it's very fiddly, so I'm kind of finding it difficult to get right in there. But we'll need to see. I'm gonna let that dry, do my other side, do my like other eye, and then go in for another coat, because I always like to do 2 coats of mascara. Okay, so that's the mascara on. I like it. I'm just looking at the viewfinder, like if you could even see a difference. I don't know if you can. I like it, but I feel like my lashes look a little bit spidery. And I'm hoping it's not the case with the full size product, but like when I pull this out, I feel like it's taking a lot of the product with, with it. Like there's not much product left on the brush. So you really have to wiggle it into your lashes and, try and get a lot of product on there to build up volume. So it's building up length and it looks like it's building volume. But really, I think if I didn't have eyeliner on, it would look quite spidery looking. Does that make any sense? Like, I don't know. I do like it. I think I just need to keep testing it and see how it goes. But it is actually quite a nice mascara. Like, it's okay. Let me just do a quick close up. So these are the eyes. Like, I can't really see too much about what you guys can see right now, but like, the mascara is quite nice. I like the eyeshadow. It's very, very pretty. Even just the brows, you can see the brows just for yourself and stuff like that. But yeah, I do really like the way this looks. It's quite nice. I really like the eyeliner. I really like the eyeliner. But yeah, so that's the eyes there. I don't know how well the colour comes out. Yeah, I do quite like it. I do think though the lighting or the settings in this camera or something makes this look a lot more orange tone than it actually is. It's not that orange tone, and I don't know if it'll come across that way like when I'm actually looking at the footage, or if it just looks like that on the viewfinder, but it's kind of how it looks right now. But I'm really liking this. My full face so far costs about as much as my rent, but oh shit, I didn't use the loose pigment. I don't think this would have gone with my eyes anyway, and I don't know how to use it. So it's probably for the best. I need to use this in a different video, or I can give it away. I don't know. I don't know how to use it. The last 2 products I have is this Lime Crime Mini lipstick in Red Velvet. I have used Lime Crime stuff before in the past. I mentioned that in my last video unboxing this, and I wasn't a huge fan of the formula, but they probably changed it by then. And it does smell really good, but I just don't think that it's going to go with this eye, so I might use this in a Christmas themed video. So keep your eyes out on that, because obviously it's Christmas soon. And the other lipstick I have is the Huda Beauty matte one in the shade Wedding Day, and I was so excited when I found out I was getting a Huda Beauty lipstick. So this will go quite nicely with this eye, I think. Probably not, but I'm going to be out wearing a mask, so no one's going to see it anyway, apart from like, I don't know, a few people that view this. So yeah, let me just put this on very quickly. I don't like, the thing about the Huda Beauty packaging, I prefer a circular tube as opposed to a square. I feel like it's easier to hold a circle. I love the shape of this, like how pointy it is. It fits perfectly in here and goes like a really nice angle down. And also the point of it is so precise. Get it right up in there. Yeah, okay, I like that lipstick. I like the colour of it. This is like a bit more of a pinky nude than what I would usually go for, but it is a very nice colour. And honestly, I think if I had this for my wedding day, I probably would have worn it. Like, it is very nice. It is matte. It comes with, like, it looks ever so slightly glossy, but it is still a matte lipstick. It feels very smooth on your lips. It feels nice. Obviously it's not going to be transfer proof, it's a bullet lipstick. These aren't transfer proof, like if I do that, it's very much on my lips, on my hands. My lips are very much on my hands. But it is very nice, and I like the shape of it. I like the overall like just design of the actual lipstick itself. It's so easy to get precise lines. You don't even need a lip liner for this, honestly. And yeah, I really like it. It's quite a nice lipstick. The only thing I will say is that it's very thick feeling on your lips, so I feel like I have got lipstick on. I've obviously used liquid lipsticks before that don't feel like I've got anything on, or just like general bullet lipsticks, but you know, the pigment's there and I really like it. So yeah, I might need to look into getting more lipsticks from Huda Beauty, because I like the packaging, just the magnet. I know I said I don't like the square of it, but like the magnet I like I love it. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I'm so glad we had this in here, because I was really hoping for a Huda Beauty product, specifically a lipstick. And yeah, I'm really happy with the shade that they gave us, and just the overall formula. I love it. Absolutely love it. So guys, that is it. That's all of the stuff, apart from a few things in the glossy box that I kept. Eyeliner, mascara, eyeshadow, brows, lips, setting spray. I've got a primer, a moisturizer, an exfoliator. Anything else? Anything else I've used? I don't know what I used, but that's all the products that I kept, apart from the loose pigment, the little watermelon thing, and the hair mask. But I will be getting around to using them eventually at some point, because I want to use them. Like, they look cool, and you know, I paid for them, so I might as well use them. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what your favourite product is, and have you tried any of these before? Because I'd love to know. Just a quick update on Christmas videos. So, like my Halloween videos, I did one video that was Christmas related and like my Halloween videos, I did one video that was Halloween related and one video that was Christmas related. I keep saying Christmas. Halloween related, so no, what am I saying? I'm not even saying this right. I did one Halloween video and one regular video. Finally, I got that out. So I'm going to be doing something similar for the Christmas videos, but I might do a few more Christmas videos than regular ones. Not necessarily like 100% Christmas themed, but maybe like a Christmas inspired makeup look or something, and then like a Christmas tutorial was. I don't know, I'm going to be doing something like that anyway for some videos, because I love Christmas. Christmas is my favourite holiday, and I think with 2020 being here, we kind of should be just having as much fun as possible. So I'm going to be doing some Christmas related things. Christmas, what day is Christmas this year? Christmas is a Friday, so I think I'm going to be doing Wednesdays are going to be my Christmas themed videos, and then Sundays will be my regular videos, and then for the last Wednesday of December, so the 30th, I'm gonna do like a New Year inspired makeup look for that. I'm pretty sure that's my plan anyway. So that's kind of December, that's what's gonna be happening. So this is gonna be the last video for November. So the next one will be the first Christmas video, so that'll be the 2nd of December. How crazy is it that we're already coming up to Christmas in 2020? I want this year to be over. But yeah, so that's a quick overview of what's going on for December. Just, you know, keeping you informed. I don't know. But yeah, here is today's shout out for today's video. That doesn't sound right, but that's the shout out for today. Yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and leave me a like. I would really appreciate it. It helps me see that you like this sort of content. Let me know again in the comments what your favourite product was and if you've used any of these. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I'm getting like really into Twitch at the moment. I've become affiliate, like I've said in my last few videos. I think I'm an affiliate now. I have emotes and stuff that you can get if you subscribe to that channel, so go ahead and follow me in there if you like. You don't have to, but it will be appreciated. I stream Dead by Daylight Mondays and Sundays as well. No, Wednesdays and Sundays as well. So yeah, I'm getting really into that at the moment, so we'd really appreciate it if you can go check that out. And yeah, I'm more active on Twitter and Instagram and stuff now as well, mainly because of Twitch, but you know, go ahead and follow me on all of them. Really appreciate it. And if you want to stick around and see my journey on YouTube and also be kept up to date with future giveaways, potentially, go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I make a video. And until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.